Alright, quick confession. I smiled the first night I shut everything down and realized I hadn't once worried about performance. Aurora. This is for you if you're the kind of person who can feel when the system is holding you back, even before the numbers say it out loud. You appreciate clean power, not chaos. Before you get too deep into this, check the current price and availability, because desktops like this tend to disappear right when people finally decide they're ready. You knew it was time to upgrade when your old PC started forcing decisions you didn't want to make. Lower the settings or accept stutters. Close background apps just to stay smooth. Tell yourself it's fine for now. That moment when you realize you're managing your machine instead of enjoying it, that's the turning point. Once this system is on your desk, something shifts. The stress is gone. You stop thinking about what's running in the background. Games launch fast, stay stable, and feel composed. There's a quiet confidence knowing the Intel Core Ultra 7 and the RTX 5070 aren't scrambling, they're cruising. Picture long gaming sessions where frames stay consistent and movement feels locked in. Late night editing or rendering where the system doesn't slow your momentum. Even everyday multitasking feels cleaner, faster, more deliberate. You're not chasing performance anymore. You're finally ahead of it. Take a second to check stock again. Waiting on a system like this often turns into watching prices jump or configurations vanish, and that hesitation usually turns into regret later. If part of you wonders whether this is more than you need, that doubt fades quickly. This isn't excess power, it's balanced power. The kind that doesn't scream for attention but shows up every time you need it. The Platinum-rated power supply alone gives you that sense of stability most people don't think about until they don't have it. Here's the surprise benefit nobody warns you about. You stop second-guessing yourself. You install new games without checking requirements. You take on heavier workloads without planning around them. Your system stops being a question mark. You feel calm using it. You notice consistency everywhere. You stop tweaking settings endlessly. You trust your setup completely. You feel proud of what's on your desk. The downsides are subtle. It might make older systems feel painfully slow, and once you're used to this level of polish, cutting corners elsewhere becomes harder to tolerate. Eventually, the comparison spiral ends. You realize you've been circling the same choice because it already feels right. Don't let this turn into one of those upgrades you postpone, only to wish you'd done sooner when the next release hits. If you're ready to move past compromise and settle into something built with intention, check availability now and make the call. This is the kind of upgrade that feels better every single day you own it.